Okay, our last problem, the integral of the square root of 1 minus x over 1 plus x dx. So clearly, the best thing we can do is rationalize the denominator. So we're going to multiply by the conjugate. So this is going to equal the integral of square root of 1 minus x over 1 plus x times 1 minus x over 1 minus x dx. Okay, so basically on the bottom I have a plus b times a minus b, which is going to equal a squared minus b squared. And on top I have the square root of 1 minus x times square root of 1 minus x, which is just plain 1 minus x. Okay, now, I split this up into two separate integrals. So this ends up being the integral of 1 over square root of 1 minus x squared plus, oops, not plus, but minus the integral of x over square root of 1 minus x squared dx. Now, if you remember this integral right here, it's just simply inverse sine x plus c. Now this one, you could do a trig substitution if you're tremendously masochistic. But the easier way to do it is to see that you can do a u substitution here. So basically, always look for a u substitution if you can, rather than a trig substitution. Like we could take this 1 minus x squared and say let x equal sine theta, and then we could do that integration. But I would rather just do a u substitution. So what we're going to do is say let u equal 1 minus x squared, and so du equals negative 2x dx, and then my x dx equals negative 1/2 du, and so then this whole thing becomes negative 1/2 integral of 1 over square root of u du, and so this equals negative 1/2 integral of u to the negative 1/2 du, which equals negative 1/2 u to the 1/2 over 1/2 plus c, of course, which equals the 1/2 over 1/2 cancels, and we're just left with negative square root of u plus c. So the final answer is inverse sine x minus negative square root of u plus c. So it's going to be inverse sine x plus square root of u plus c. That's it, game over. Oh, no, the game isn't quite over. We forgot to put the x's back in. Okay, so we go back and say that since x was u equals 1 minus x squared, then this is inverse sine x plus square root of 1 minus x squared plus c. Now, the game is definitely over.